Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the day in the life of a door-to-door salesman or saleswoman. So, for those of you that don't know, I've been doing door-to-door for 4 years now. And so I've gone around the block. I've done pest control door-to-door. I've done alarms door-to-door. I've set solar leads. I've done car detailing door-to-door. So I've done a variety of different methods of door-to-door sales. But today we're going to talk about in particularly pest control, alarms, and solar, because those are the three biggest ones in door-to-door sales. So the first up is pest control. And if you want to find out how to sell door-to-door at a very high level, you can find those links down in the description below. And it's going to be a full course of how to sell door-to-door at an extremely high level. So go ahead and check those out down in the description below. But like I said, the first one up is pest control. So in pest control, a day in the life of a pest control sales rep is going to be, you're going to wake up probably around 7 or 8. You can wake up earlier than that, but most people wake up between 7 and 8 that I've found. And then for the most part, you're going to have a morning meeting at 9 a.m. and that's going to go from 9 to about 10. And there in that meeting, you're going to have trainings, you're going to do role plays, you're going to do numbers from the day before, numbers for this day, accountability. You're just going to have an overall meeting and kind of get ready for the doors for that day. And then from 10 to 10:30 is when you're basically traveling out to that area. And then from 10:30 until about 3 is you're going to knock doors in the morning time. And that's where you're going to be going, trying to sell the product, and hopefully you get a couple sales in the morning. And then from about 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you're going to have lunch. Now you can take shorter lunches if you want, but from the most part, that's what most people do is lunch from 3 to 4. And then from 4 to dark, usually around 8:30, 9:30, somewhere in there, depending on the market that you're in, you're going to knock again. And so you're going to be busy basically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And the reason why that is because pest control, it's more of a summer sale. Most people aren't selling pest control in the dead of winter, especially not here where I live in Idaho. It's cold, bugs aren't really active, and so during the summertime is going to be the peak months for people to sell pest control, because that's when the bugs are the most active, and that's when a lot of these companies send out tons and tons of reps to go get them new subscribers, go get them new clients, new customers, all that. And so that's when it's the busiest, and that's why you work the most during the summertime. And so for a pest control rep, you're going to be busy for the most part from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then for most companies, it can change between which company you work for, but most companies only work a half day on Saturday, and they work from 9 to 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and then they have the rest of that evening to go out and do whatever. That's kind of the day in the life of a pest control sales rep. Now, once you get home from the doors, depending on the company, once again, and how experienced you are, if you're a rookie and you bageled, which means you got 0 that day, you may have some extra trainings in the evenings. But if you're more experienced and you're getting 5-6 sales a day, then you probably won't have any trainings, and you'll be able to go home and just relax and kind of unwind from that day and get ready for the next day. And so that's kind of the day in the life. You're going to wake up, have your breakfast, do a little bit of trainings, whatever else you need to do in the morning, and then you're going to go to the morning meeting. There you're going to role play, you're going to do numbers, accountability, you're going to do some more trainings, and then you're going to head out to the doors, knock, and then have lunch, and then knock again, and then come home and unwind. So that's kind of the day in the life of a pest control rep. Now for an alarm, it's a little bit different. And I've done both pest control and alarms. Now alarms, you don't have that morning knocking time. So you, for the most part, you start meeting around 12, and you have a big hoorah meeting. You're getting all amped up for the doors. You're doing some trainings, you're doing some accountability, some role plays, all that. And then you head out to the doors, and basically from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., you're knocking straight through. And so you're trying to get into the home with these people and pitch them the product, sell them the doorbell cameras, the cameras on the house, the alarms, all that. So you're trying to be more consultative with these people, get in the home, sit them down at the table, go over everything with them, and get the sale that way. Compared to pest control, where it's all on the doorstep and it's just turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn, just trying to get through as many as you can. Where solar and alarms is a lot different, where it's more consultative. Sit down with them, show them things on your iPad, show them the presentation, go through the presentation with them, and then hopefully you end up with a sale at the end. But for alarms, like I said, you usually knock from about 1 to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then it's kind of reversed in alarms. And you knock from 9 to 9 on Saturdays, and that's their big day. That's when everybody's out there, everybody's home, and so you knock the entire day on Saturday by taking just a short lunch as well in that time. But that's kind of the in-depth of what an alarm rep looks like. Now solar, it's pretty similar to alarms, and solar you can basically do it year-round, especially in the southern markets, Texas, Florida, Arizona, New Mexico, California, all those. You can do it basically almost year-round. And so once again, you'll meet up probably around 12 o'clock, and then you'll go out and knock for some time in the evenings and be able to do those consultative sales, sit down with people, and go from there. Now solar, it's a little bit different as well, because a lot of companies do a setter and a closer. And so a setter is just out there basically from like 1 to 9, just setting leads. They just go door to door, set as many leads as they can with homeowners, and then that's when the closer comes in and they close those deals at specific times. And so take a look at all three of these examples and figure out which one that you want to be a part of. If you're looking into door-to-door sales, if you want to work full 9 to 9 and half day on Saturday, or do you want to have your mornings and work basically 12 to 9 and work all day Saturday? Or do you want basically the same thing in solar? It's going to be basically that 12 to 9 and then work most day Saturday. And so with all these, you get Sundays off for the most part, unless you're really trying to grind and you're really trying to get out there. But most part, Sundays are your days of rest, kind of recuperate from the week and get ready for the next week. But just take a look at all three of these examples and figure out which one is going to fit you the best, which one you want to do, and which one's going to fit in with your schedule, and jump in and do that one and find a good company. And like I said, if you guys want to learn all about door-to-door sales, if you want to learn all the ins and outs of it, go ahead and use that link down in the description below and pick up the course. It's going to teach you literally everything that you need to know about door-to-door sales. And stick around for the next video that I'm going to be doing. And the next video is going to go over pay for the different industries, how much you can make in those industries, and how you're broken down and how you're paid for each one of those sales. So stick around for that video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel down below. Catch you guys next time.